Welcome back to another episode of Life Lessons Unscripted. Hope you're all having an amazing day. I sure am, because I'm here today with Jennifer Michele de Winter. Jennifer Michele de Winter is an award-winning actress, director, musician, model, writer, sculptor, painter, philanthropist, and content creator based in Los Angeles. She has starred in numerous films and TV shows, from starring as Ella in Lionsgate's Joey and Ella, Brittney in Just My Luck with Sophia and Maya, as Natalie and Brittney in Love, XO, and appearing alongside actress Angela Bassett on Fox's 911, just to name a few. She is also an accomplished model, having multiple covers and editorials for magazines like Vogue, Harper's Bazaar Vietnam, Harper's Bazaar Canada, Mauvier Magazine, and walking the runway for LA Fashion Week and the Lumen Collection. On both her TikTok and Instagram platforms, where she has accumulated around 781,000 followers, she posts videos and pictures of her sculptures, paintings, original songs, and song covers. She has won numerous awards in multiple disciplines, such as Best Young Actress at the Best Actor and Director Awards for her role as Riley in her short film, Riley, Best Actress at the Los Angeles Cinematography Awards, Outstanding Writer Award at the Young Artist Awards, where she was also nominated for Best Performance, Outstanding Director, and Outstanding Producer. Outside of her expansive entertainment and art career, she is a dedicated philanthropist, making time within her busy schedule to serve food to homeless individuals at the LA Mission, among other charities. I am so pleased and delighted to be speaking with the one and only Jennifer Michele de Winter on the Life Lessons Unscripted podcast. Here is Jennifer Michele de Winter.
Hi.
Hi. So you're basically Barbie.
Goodness. Oh, that's
I'm
sweet.
so happy to have you here today.
Me too. It's such a pleasure.
I still remember the first time we met, kind of. Well,
Oh,
not in like stark detail, though I do remember it very vividly.
I remember. I remember in stark detail. It was lovely. It was for the was
Life
it
by Ella.
you did?
Yeah, it was like, okay, I remember this because I was like terrified a little bit. I was just so shy. And I was sitting like on the couch next to my dad, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to hear. And everyone's like lining up for the red carpet. And then like you're there and you're like, hi, I'm Jennifer. And I was like, oh my God, she's so cool. And then
Oh,
we
that's
ended
so
up
sweet. No, I remember seeing you and thought I just want to say hi to her.
chatting.
Those things can be so nerve-wracking. I totally understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
It was
really glad that we ended up talking because
it is.
you are one of the most amazing friends and people I've gotten to know.
Aw, you're so sweet. You're so. I remember that so vividly.
Well, it was a fabulous night, and we do need to catch up for coffee sometime soon.
Yes, yes, I would love that.
Really do. Okay, wait. This is like a random question I have before we get into like all of your like jazzy. There are so many fan edits of you on Instagram and TikTok. How does it feel when you like stumble across one on your feed page? Is it like, oh my God, flattering, like I feel so hot, or like some it's a little bit awkward. I feel like there's like a trend right now that's like, oh, make an edit of yourself to like boost your confidence or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't really know the trends that well, but I get overjoyed when I see my supporters, when I see people who support me. It just feels really good to be acknowledged for your work, you know?
Yeah. Well, they always
It's lovely all so much. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy. Very happy.
wonderful to hear that. They always pick like the best photos too. Like I swipe through, sometimes I get them, and like they're just like you in your supermodel era, like posing and like singing and all that jazz.
Yeah, they support so much, and it's so lovely, and they make it so we can do what we do today.
Yeah,
Is yeah,
fans are amazing.
yeah. I love supporters.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm so excited to dive in. I don't think we can get to like all of your stuff, but to be honest, like just given how much you've done, I'm just so interested about hearing your artistic journey today.
Oh, my artistic journey?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I started off in the entertainment industry when I was like 6 or 7. My mom had a friend who was like, "Wow, your daughter's so beautiful. I know this agent, and she's so big. Maybe she could do modeling." And I was like, "Well, I love fashion. I glued feathers to outfits and made my parents wear them. Absolutely love fashion. So it started off with a lot of modeling and commercials, and then that turned into more acting, and then it just went on from there to like directing and acting and all of it.
That's great. Actually, it's kind of funny. I started like I was older than 7 because that's a great age to start, I feel. But I was on the older end, and I remember going to like, I think I was at like a singing thing, and I got like originally I was like doing something for TV, and then didn't go through because I had no idea what I was doing, and then I was getting headshots. And they also said the same thing. They were like, "Oh yeah, she should probably model first, low key." And my mom was like, "I think she likes acting more. I think we should push her there." So that's really interesting. But I love that you were gluing feathers and stuff. Like, did you ever have you always loved art?
I've always loved art. It's like as the years went on, my love for art just grew and grew and grew. And then it spread to sculpting and painting, and just everything art I adore completely.
Yeah. Is it like one of those things where you could spend like hours and hours just like doing your thing?
Yes, I'm so passionate about it, and it's so fun. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like at that like young age, like when I was 7, like I feel like rarely anyone really knows exactly what they want to do yet. Like, was there like a click for you? Like you decided to pursue it professionally?
Um, yeah, I think so. I remember I was doing commercials here and there, and it was just more of a relaxed thing while I was doing school. But I remember I was in acting class one day, and I was very shy. I was a very, very shy little girl. Um, but in acting class, around all these fun kids, it's like I burst and I had all this energy and I felt so confident. I felt this power in me that I've never felt. I was like, whoa, I love acting. So then that's when I started going out and booking a bit more. And then I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with being on set and feeling brave through acting. It was so giving. I loved it.
This is so like what's it? What's that movie that's like it's not Freaky Friday. That's the one that just came out. But like I feel so parallel right now because I was also such a shy kid. Like I feel like I also found friends through like acting and like theater. I feel like that's just such a welcoming space and I'm really like I'm really glad that like you found that kind of spark when you did because obviously you got to where you are now and that's just an amazing place to be.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I also love living in LA around so many creative people. It's never ending. There's always some cool creative thing going on and something to do. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
for sure. Yeah, I think that you are such a prime example of like elegance and gratitude. I think that your gratefulness is what brings you so much beauty and light to like all the art you create, and I think it's really incredible.
That's one of the nicest compliments I think I've ever got. Thank you so much.
Of
Wow.
course. Yeah. Well, I'm interested in hearing how all of your talent made its way to the big screens. I mean, you've had some amazing projects that we won't go all the way over, but how did you get cast in your very first film, The Dream Beyond Us, in 2016? How did that feel for you at the time?
Oh my gosh. Wow, that was so long ago that it's kind of hard for me to remember. I don't exactly remember how it happened. Um, I just remember I, I don't know. I think I remember just going there, um, and just really focusing on the role itself, um, and feeling very connected to that, and that bringing me a lot of peace. I don't really remember that one too well. I remember a little bit later on, but it just felt freeing, I guess.
Yeah, I've had so many of these.
Well, I think it's 'cause I was really young for that one.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
it did feel good. I remember when I my first few bookings, I was like, wow, they chose me. Well, that's nice. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play this character and bring it to life.
yeah. I mean, I think there's always that like element of surrealness, like when you get your first one and you're like, wait, me? 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 What? And then you go and it's like, oh my God, the set's so big. What's going on here?
Yes, it I always just wanted to do my best. I remember that. It never scared me, like the big sets or anything like that. It always I just always was asking questions like to the directors and producers and actors. I was just like, oh, so how do you do that? And why do you frame it that way? And I guess that's how I kind of got into directing and producing as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. I think that's really cool actually that you were so interested and so curious as a kid. I think that clearly built and contributed to the kind of artwork and like the art expertise that you have today.
Aw, thank you. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm still that little girl, always asking questions,
that's
trying to
great.
gain understanding on all the art, you
Yeah, I
know.
I do. I'm kind of a little Australian. Yeah, I I remember my first project. It was like I think something for I forgot what it was, but I was so terrified. Like I think it's so cool that you were kind of just like ready and you were like, I want to do my best. I really love this. But at the time, like for me, like I was like looking and I was like, oh my God, all these people are so famous. I don't know what I'm doing here. And it was, yeah.
Yes, yes. It's always amazing seeing someone who's so successful at what they do and learning from them. That was always such an experience for me.
Yeah. I mean, I know that it was a long time ago, so you don't necessarily remember a whole lot about how you felt, but do you think there was a reason why you just like weren't so scared and you were ready to kind of just like go for it?
Um, I think it's passion. I think I realized at a very young age that I was passionate about something, and every time I did it, um, I got this feeling that I should keep doing it. And I think everyone should find what that is for them. But for me, that was acting. That was acting and everything art related. I've been painting and sculpting for years as well. And to me, it's very close to my family. Art is very close to my family. On both sides, everyone sculpted, everyone painted. And um, I also learned acting just from being around so many creative people growing up in LA.
Wow, that's actually really really cool. I have no one in my family who does art, but how is that how you learn how to sculpt and paint when you were younger? Is because watching your family?
Oh yeah, yeah, they're my biggest inspiration. I they were great painters and sculptors and always made little sketches of things. There was so much life to it. And I remember I was just fascinated, like, wow, this is I just always loved expressing myself. It started with modeling. I was just like, ah, in the world, and then I grew up and got a bit more serious about it with acting, and yeah, just enjoyed how it all felt connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's it's interesting that, you know, you were shy as a kid and I mean, I'm sure there's so many more actors that started shy. Like acting and art is like a way to kind of express yourself and in ways that words can't always describe. And I think that's really powerful that you kind of chose that medium and you decided, you know what, like I'm so passionate about this and it is a way for me to express myself. My family does it. Like I think that is so great and I'm really glad.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Do you remember the first like sculpture you actually ever made, or was it one of those like Play-Doh things that you like made?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely gotten more intricate and advanced over the years. But I remember I really enjoyed pottery. I really enjoyed making cups and just tiny little clay things for my family. I'm like, here, I sculpted a ugly little dog. I love you. And yeah, I just enjoyed trying my best and getting better.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like every single time when I was little, I used to make pottery. Like, not really. I did it at school. Like for like I made like the coil bowls. And
Yes.
I just remember every single time I would do it, I would like I didn't know that clay needed to like fire or like dry. So I would just like make them with Play-Doh or like I'd bring them home from like class after they like air dried. I'd be like, "Mom, you can use this to cook." And she goes, "Oh, I can't get this wet." And I was like, "What do you mean?" It was like,
I used to do the easy bake oven, like the little oven, and I would make terrible cookies and make all my family. And I even brought it to set sometimes, but terrible cookies.
"That's so cute."
Yeah.
Everyone must have loved you. Like, "Oh my God, the little girl who brings easy baked cookies."
I don't know. I think people were very kind for eating it. It had a very interesting aftertaste.
Yeah, I've never had easy bake, so maybe my children will do it one day. Maybe. And I'll have to.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, wait. So you were first working professionally as an actress, and you've won so many awards, done so many projects. I mean, this is kind of a weird question to answer, and even I don't know a specific answer to this myself. You mentioned that you just kind of watched a bunch of people and gotten to know a bunch of people around LA, but how did you even like learn the process and like the art and the like the thinking behind acting?
Um, I'd say there's so much knowledge out there. There's so many books, and there's so many methods to acting. Um, for me, I guess I just felt my way through it. I just tried my best with whatever character was given to me. I just tried to figure it out in my body and just perform in the best way that I could. And I guess each character was different. So there was no specific method. There was never a time where I'm like, yes, I know how to act. I'm still I'm still curious, like, how do I do it for sure? But
Yeah.
um, there's definitely techniques to it, like memorizing lines and building those muscles. But I just have fun. I just have fun with it. And
Yeah. I think like acting also like sometimes you don't even know like when you're acting sometimes. Like it's so like blended into your consciousness that it's like it's such a murky little area that you kind of just have to like what you said, like feel your way through it. Like I think that's probably one of the beauties behind acting is that everyone's going to do it differently because everyone's so different. Like you tie your person to the character.
yes, I love it. It's so interesting. Sometimes my friends who are actors will watch each other's tapes just for fun, and I do it in a very certain way, and then they do it in a completely different way. But it's so cool seeing how artists just put themselves into their work, and it's really amazing. I love witnessing it
Yeah.
and storytelling. I love making stories, creating stories, understanding stories.
I think about like how I like discuss like literature a lot with my friends and like sometimes even just movies. It's so interesting to see how different people interpret different lines and like it's like your words can be taken in so many different directions and it's just very interesting to see how people's experiences change and shape the how they see the world. It's very interesting.
Oh, yes, that's so true. I think it's the most interesting thing. I think everyone needs art. Um, Kind of like that movie, Dead Poets Society. Have you seen it?
No, but was what's her name? Was Taylor Swift's album a reference to that? Because she does like the Cultured Poets thing. I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Not sure. I'm really not sure. But in the movie, they talk about how there's like noble pursuits, like being a doctor and lots of work that you just need to sustain life. And then there's art, and art um, is I is something that everyone needs, and it's a story that really inspired me. I loved it. Um, but yeah, I think everything has an art to it, and I think art brings life. So that I think that's why I'm so addicted to it.
Yeah, I personally like I agree so much. I think art is relaxing in a way. It's like tough in some aspects, as in like it's, for example, it's challenging to play certain characters. Like if maybe you don't know like how to do that. Like it's like a little murky. It's like a lot of problem solving, but it's
Yeah,
like how puzzles are so satisfying and like to put together. Like it's a form of leisure, and I do think that art brings so much enjoyment. At least it has for like my life. Like it's
definitely,
happiness.
definitely, and you need to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Art,
yeah,
I feel like good art is always something that you kind of just have fun with. Like what you said earlier. You said it perfectly. Like I just have fun with it. Like yeah, that's completely what
oh yeah, yeah. Because I think the second you start overthinking it, that's when you can sense that, you know. So I mean, easier said than done, you know. But sometimes I can overthink it, and it just ruins it a little bit. I'm like, no.
like for me too. Like sometimes you see it on the tape, you're a little detached from the character and you're like, oh, like a little gap and you're like you can't bridge it somehow. It's like a little frustrating.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's where the work comes in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the work is. You figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, I feel like you also like you learn through experiences and like you figure it out. I mean, obviously, you don't book your very first audition usually, and you get those acting classes and workshops. I mean, if you had a few like tips and tricks that you've learned that were like pretty important to you, like I don't know, where did you learn them? What were they? Like, do you use them now, or were they just helpful like launching off points?
Oh, yeah, like, kind of like what I've already said. I think the best thing you can do, I think it's different for everyone because everyone's a different person, you know, everyone's so unique. Everyone has their own experiences. And I think acting is just being human. At the end of the day, it's just like being human. So I think there's so many different methods that work for people. My What works for one person doesn't work for another person. But I'd say like an overall general technique would be memorization. It's just if the more you can practice memorizing, the more solid you're gonna feel, and then you can like make whatever choices from there. But I'd say that's a pretty good tip, just building that muscle.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think that's just, it's really interesting that the actor's job is what you said, to be human and to portray humans in a realistic and like connection-esque, like connection sparking way. Like, I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I there's nothing I can say. I agree completely. I love humans.
Yeah, yeah, I love humans too. Humanity is beautiful.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Besides memorization, do you have like a process that you take like to prepare for like audition, projects, filming days? Because like obviously I think creativity is also spontaneous at times, but I mean there are certain like rituals. Are there
Yeah.
certain rituals that kind of get you in the headspace for acting?
Um, for me, every character is different. So what I do, I wish I had a set rules, or I wish I had a step by step thing that I do, but I don't. I just I pick up a script and I read it, and I just try my best to be the character, and it's always different. It's always different. I just try to give my 100% to who that character is and try to bring it to life in what the directors need, writers, just do my best. But there's there's lots of methods out there, but I'm not really sure. I think yeah, I just go by feeling mostly.
Yeah. I think that's also like a good intuition too, like especially since scripts are so tied to that emotion, like a lot of the work is getting into that headspace. Like I think that's really good that you're just like kind of like, I'll feel it out and I will just do my best. Like I think that's a great motto to have in life also.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. I agree. Because you can't think about it too much, otherwise it all becomes so big, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. If you overthink it, you just like kind of like you get too much in your head and not in the character. I think that's just like there's so many parts at play when you act. It's so much.
Yeah, yeah. I like how people um can see a character. I think performing is so fun, and I like just knowing that none of it is me. None of it feels like me. I'm projecting something, and I don't even know what it is. It just feels like it's kind of happening in front of me, and I'm just kind of watching, like, oh, okay. and then, uh, and then the directors they cut it together and make it whoever they want it to be. I think that's so cool. It's like a surprise box when you see the movie or the film, like, ah.
Yeah, for sure. It's like you're like making little discoveries as you go, like your own self and your own process and just you're a gold mine and you pop out different treasures all the time.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, that's what it feels like, right?
Yeah, for real, it does. Yeah.
Because you're such a talented actress as well, so you know.
Aw, thank you. You have done some amazing stuff. I'm gonna actually good transition. You booked a huge film with Lionsgate, Joey and Ella, where you were the star of the movie, Ella. You were obviously working with like special effects and CGI to make Joey, and you were talking to like a live kangaroo. What was your experience like working on that film, and like how did your process look different from, whatever the directors added and edited, and just boom, there's a kangaroo on the screen.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, there was actually no kangaroo. It was all CGI. So it was pretty interesting just acting with nothing, just having it to really rely on my imagination. And what's funny is it felt completely real to me. Like Joey was right there, but I didn't see her. No one's seen her, and it was challenging. But it was an amazing experience. The whole cast and crew were just wonderful people and so much fun. And it was really cool working with CGI and just having to really lock in to that image in my head. And then seeing how they made Joey, it was like, oh wow, yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, that's so cool. I've seen those like there's like so many like little videos online of like Bella and like what's his name? What's his name? Oh no. Oh no. Jacob. Jacob in like Twilight when they're doing the CGI, like Taylor Lautner and Oh, Kristen Stewart, when they're like, because he's wearing a blue suit and she's like touching his head.
Yes,
Did anyone
yes.
have a blue
There
suit?
was someone in a green suit, and it was funny. I had to hug them for a shot in the film, and it was like, oh, Joey is very green and buff today. It was funny.
Yeah, that's actually that's really cool. Yeah, like it must have been bizarre, like to know that your character was speaking to like a magically animated, talking, bouncing kangaroo, and meanwhile you're just like,
Oh
green.
yes. I absolutely love Joey. Um, and Ella, she was a beautiful character. She was very strong and loved to go on an adventure. And I think it was a really great movie. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously, I watched the trailer, haven't watched the film yet. It's on the watch list. Um, it seems really damn funny. It's so funny.
Oh, yeah, it was. We were laughing the entire time on set,
That's
for
so
sure.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because also you're imagining a furry thing next to you, and like I don't know. I personally, if I see like a color that's like different from the actual thing, it's so hard for me to just like like picture it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something to do with colors. I've gotten better at it over the years, but like
Yeah.
originally I think I auditioned for like the Barbie movie or something. I didn't even realize it was for Barbie, but I remember like reading the breakdown. I was like, how am I supposed to imagine Barbie is like 6 feet tall? Like,
That's funny.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Barbie!
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I remember the audition process was it. I felt a little bit like that because they told me it was going to be CGI, and I remember just having because you know when you audition, they don't. There's not much there. It's just you and a camera. I remember I
Yeah,
was just looking, huh? Just and I. That's where the story happened for me. Was
yeah.
all in the audition, and then I was so happy when they called me and told me I got it. It's like yay, yay.
Yeah.
I already personalized it so much though.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. You brought Ella to life. And I think that, the fact that you could bring so much realness and like creativity to the audition space where you're just looking to the left of the camera or the right, like is just already a testament to just how talented and imaginative you are.
oh, that's so sweet. I enjoy it. I enjoy it with all of my heart. So to me, there's no other way to do it. I just try to do my best.
Yeah.
100%.
Little improvements every day, learning more as you go. Was there anything you learned from being on that set and meeting those cast members, getting to create art like that? Like you've worked alongside some talented, talented people.
Oh yeah. I learned so much. I was constantly asking questions about the camera and to the director and even the people who had the location. We were filming in a barn. Um, I was asking everyone questions and everything was just so big to me because I was super young. I remember that was a few years ago. Yeah, I was just fascinated by everything. I was like, wow, that's a big camera, and oh, that's a really good no. I'll try my best, and yeah, I forgot the question. I got lost in the details. Um, but yeah, I hope I answered it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's such an amazing experience. And I'm really, really happy that someone as bright and lively and curious as you got to get a lot of like important insights from that. That's just really cool.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
So this is kind of a funny question because you, like we mentioned earlier, were the first hand I took when I officially met other actors in the industry outside of set work. What was your first peek into the industry world beyond the stage?
Hmm. Huh. I think it was modeling. I did a lot of print work when I was younger. Um, it was either Justice where um I did a lot of modeling for, the unicorns and the girly pink everything. Um, and in meeting those people, and then yeah, just photographers and actors. I don't exactly remember like my first time. It was like anything outside of work. Um, maybe a red carpet somewhere,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think modeling is, I was in that world a lot when I was younger.
Yeah, and obviously it built a really confident, amazing, like young woman to go take that red carpet and pose for the camera.
Yeah, yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. And you've also like you've had so many like amazing creative friends. I met a few of them at Life by Ella, but obviously you have like a whole like wow. But there's so many people that you
Oh,
just get that experience and creativity to work with them. That's just amazing.
oh yeah, yeah. I love how many talented actors and artists there are out here. It's never ending. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I feel like everyone's just like so supportive and kind and graceful. Like, I just, I think acting really makes you have a lot of empathy and like kindness. I just like, there's so many things at play. I just think acting's so beautiful. And so are you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are so gorgeous. So gorgeous.
Mwah. Everyone's so
Yeah.
gorgeous in the entertainment industry for real.
Oh, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Oh, I said everyone in the entertainment industry is just so gorgeous for real.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it very fun.
Yeah, it does. I
Yeah.
mean, you meet all kinds of people in the industry who, aren't all exactly like you and are actually quite different. And I mean, you learn a lot, right, from other people.
Oh, definitely. I think you learn the most from others. Um, I I have a lot of fun um, just witnessing my friends being amazing or people that I've grown up with who direct and my mentors. Um, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, people are amazing. And I don't know, like you said earlier, I love people. We love people.
I really do.
Yeah.
A little corny, but yeah, it's
But
great.
yeah, it's just beautiful to love and just
Yeah,
let love prevail. It's just amazing. Yeah.
yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah. So it's really rare to meet someone so young and already shining with success and fulfillment. Like you're also, like you mentioned, a director and producer, and you had that curiosity early on. You mentioned that curiosity got you into that like interest, but what launched you into that side of film, and what struck you as different in terms and from acting in terms of process in daily life? I mean, were there new things that you learned from being a director and producer?
Oh, yeah, of course. As an actress, I really loved d diving very deep into whatever I felt that was required of the character and then more. But I was very curious about the whole process of storytelling. I always loved storytelling. So um, I got some mentors who were directors and writers, and just from being on set, I learned um, about how connected it was and how much attention it really takes. Um, yeah, again, how time is money, and there's so many moving parts within creating a story, and it takes a village. So I was just fascinated by that and wanted to be able to do it myself, I guess.
Yeah, that can-do spirit. That's actually.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to try, you know? Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you did well, right? Right?
Oh, it's sweet. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's super cool. I mean,
How did
it's
you,
amazing.
yeah, how did you get into, the right, like, did you have an idea for just like, oh yeah, I want to direct Riley? Like, how did you get that? How did you get there?
I was, I didn't exactly quite know what I was doing. I remember I took some classes on, basic lighting and everything that goes with film. And then I just started storyboarding, and I just had this idea that I needed to make. I needed to express it, but I didn't want to just come and do that from an actor's point of view. I wanted to do it from directing and writing and producing as well. So I just kind of how I did with acting. I just tried my best. I just tried my best, and I'm so happy people liked it. I was pretty surprised, but yeah, it's been growing since I was younger too.
Yeah, that's great. And I think, you make the best work when you're having fun and just trying. And I think that's,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, a you're such a versatile queen. I feel like I say a lot to someone,
Aw.
but I think that's just so interesting. Like you've had the opportunity to think from multiple different angles and views. Like that's such an enriching perspective to take. How has such a multifaceted career changed the way that you think? It's a pretty deep question.
Change the way that I think.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll
I
reflect too, because it's hard.
I think it just deepened my appreciation for everything. I I just love deepening my understanding and um, seeing where my passion can take me. I can really find appreciation for every single part of making a story, um, or just storytelling in general. Um, yeah, I've learned so much. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
too sure, but yeah.
yeah. Well, I think that appreciation is really clear in just the way you speak about art and the way that you're so grateful for everything you have. Like, I think that if that kind of, experience and insight that you gleaned from acting contributed to that, that's amazing that it led you down such a wonderful path.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think art is such an essential part of being alive and being human. And you make that really clear with, like sometimes I wonder, like, oh, what would I be without art? Like, whether that's seeing other people's art or creating art myself, like, art is essential to life, like what you said. And yeah,
Yeah, it really is. Um, I think art can remind people of certain perspectives they might have not thought of before, and I think that's super cool because I think it's always healing to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Um,
hmm,
and I feel like as actors, we do that all the time. Like we're always constantly just like, hmm, I normally wouldn't do this, but this character would.
yeah.
Why? And then it just yeah, it's I think acting has helped me just feel a lot of joy and express myself in a very lovely and freeing way.
Yeah, that's beautiful, first of all. Very well said. Yeah, actors do have the opportunity to get to just exercise their empathy a lot and just connect. And I think that's really freeing and very, very like soul building. Is that a word? Soul building?
I know what you mean. It definitely is a word. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Whole building.
Yeah,
It's
soul building.
fun.
Thank you.
Yes, we are. We are. I mean, I think we're constantly um, working on our souls, whether we realize it or not. So I think when we find really good art, um, it can touch your soul, and I think that's so powerful. So that's what I hope to be. I hope to make art that can touch someone someday.
Oh, that's powerful and very, very fitting to what I think art is meant for and what art does for our society. I think it's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Well, circling back to your roots of all this pizzazz, you're also a model. Hello? You've modeled
Oh,
for dream magazines like Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and you've been to LA Fashion Week. Like that is crazy. Like crazy amazing. That's my new term for crazy amazing. Yeah. I mean,
that's
is there a different process you take to prepare for your shoots or like modeling auditions?
modeling auditions.
Do you? I don't know. I don't model a lot, so yeah.
Hmm. Well, you definitely should. I mean, you're gorgeous.
Thank
You're
you.
so gorgeous. I yeah, modeling when I was very young, I did a lot of print work and runways and just things for like J.C. Penney and a lot of clothing, Claire's. I just always had so much fun with it. Um, Feeling confident in front of the camera and just putting out a persona that didn't really feel like me, but it felt like a really cool version of me. Um, and I never really, no, I did prepare. Just like with acting. With acting, it just, what does this job call for, and how can I tailor myself to that?
Huh. Yeah, I
You know,
like
like, I think modeling is a lot of hours. It's a lot of work, and I always wanted to make sure my energy was there. And I had so much fun. When I did Harper Bazaar, I worked with a photographer that I've worked with since I was a very, very young girl. His name's Dolly, and we just had the best time. It was so much fun shooting on Rodeo Drive around all of these beautiful stores. Um, and it's funny because sometimes I'm so shy, but when the camera comes on, it's like something clicks, and I was just doing all these fun poses and
yeah, you look
it
like
was a
a
blast. I feel so lucky that that happened to me.
yeah, you looked like a boss.
Oh my gosh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Some of the most gorgeous photos I've ever seen. Seriously. Props
Oh
to your
my
photographer.
god.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, he's amazing. The makeup artist was amazing and the clothing. I just felt so pretty. With all these flowers, and I felt very sleek and strong.
Yeah.
Just I think I felt what every girl should feel. I felt beautiful.
Oh, I love that. Actually, something I just remembered. You, I know I said I don't model a lot, but the one time I did, actually, I also did Claire's as well. That's so funny.
Gosh, that's so fun.
Like a twin little thingy moment. Oh, that's what I was looking for earlier. The parallel thing? Parallel.
Wow, we are the same in so many ways. That's so cool.
Oh, it's like soulmates. Love this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Um, Okay, well, this question will hopefully touch on some of your other interests as well, because you're a sculptor, painter, actor, singer, model. I listed this whole thing out earlier, but what motivates you to add on to your artistic persona? What allows you or inspires you to branch out and excel at basically anything you touch?
Oh my goodness. Well, that is quite a compliment. Thank you so much. Um, what inspires me? Um, I think passion inspires me, my passion for art and the idea that art when it's done with a lot of heart, when it's done well, that it can last for generations and years after you. Like my family, um, their paintings and their sculptures and the way they just live life and created things really inspired me because they just did it for themselves and they just enjoyed it. And I want to be able to do that too. I want to be able to leave something for people for when, you know, I eventually leave this earth. And
Oh,
I would say my faith inspires me too, just to um really give it my all, even when you're tired, at least I can say I tried my best.
yes,
I
love.
tried my best. And that's all you can do.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's actually just a great motto to have in life. Just do it whether you're tired or not, whether you feel motivated or not. That discipline and that love, that passion just drives you. I think that's just really great.
Yes.
Yeah.
And caffeine. My coffee cup inspires me every day. 3 seconds after, wow, so many possibilities.
I see your Instagram stories all the time, and they're just like, morning coffee. I'm like,
Oh
me
my
too,
God.
girl. Me too.
It's so funny. So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also wanted to make sure I touched on this because you're a beautiful soul. You are also a philanthropist. You are out all the time giving to your community, and your beauty shines brightly, not only on the screens, but in the heart that you contribute to our world. I mean, why did you choose that path into philanthropy on top of everything? And what are your favorite parts about giving back to charity?
Wow. Charity, philanthropic. That's kind of a hard word. Philanthropic um, endeavors have always been very close to my heart because I think it's very important to give back to um, this world. We don't even realize sometimes how much this world gives us. And I think life can just be hard enough. So if you have the means to give, it can be pretty simple. Like a small giving, a small smile even can change someone's day, and you don't know how your kindness can affect others and they can affect others. I really believe that kindness spreads, and especially in a world that can be so dark sometimes. I think um, shining light when you can, giving when you can really help. And I think it's just something you should do. I think, why not? If you can, then why not? Um, and also, it feels so good to me. It's so giving to me to give to others. So I just always enjoyed it. Um, yeah, and I think it's just something everyone should do a little bit of.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. In a world of darkness, choose to be light when you can. Choose to turn on your light.
Yeah, yeah, even when you don't feel like it. Um, I've learned that even when it's hard, or I'm really tired, or I don't know, emotionally feeling bad, that just putting on a good smile, putting on a pretty outfit, or saying something kind to someone else actually makes me feel better. I'm like, oh, I was being dramatic. Like, hmm, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who isn't a little dramatic sometimes?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, definitely. That's what the acting's for. I need to express it. I need to let it out.
exactly. You need a chance to be a diva.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. 100%.
for sure. Well, Jen, there's a reason why I refer to you as basically Barbie, because young actors, artists, creators, they look up to people like you, so full of creativity, motivation, and love for others. Are there any tips you have for, that creativity and achieving success in multiple areas of your life?
Hmm. Uh, yeah, I'd say try everything. Like try anything. Things you don't even think you can do, just try it and you're gonna see, wait, I can do more than I think I'm capable of. And see what you're passionate about, and then dive into that. Because why do something you don't enjoy and you know not and have to like push through it when you can just do something you really enjoy and work hard at that. So I'd say find your passion and just try your best.
Yeah, I love that. Just try everything. Reminds me of the Zootopia song. It's like, try everything. That one.
Yep, yep. Those songs are the best.
Zootopia is such a great movie. I'm so glad they're like making a second one or something.
I love animated movies. They're just so fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very cute. They're we need cuteness
We
as
do
well.
need cuteness. That's
Cuteness and jokes.
you can add that to the I'm so multifaceted. I'm also really cute.
Add it to the resume.
Add it to the resume. I'm also adorbs.
You want to book me? I promise. I'm
Yeah,
cute.
so cute.
I
Well,
try.
thank you so much, Jen, for that lovely, lovely just sentiment. You're so amazing. Now, every single Life Lessons Unscripted podcast, I always play a quick little game with my guests to wrap up.
Yes.
Today, we are playing Got It in the Bag. It's basically what's in my bag, but I decided to make it sound special.
Oh,
It's not really a game, but I think I'm curious, and you'll empty your bag and give us a little item tour, and then we'll go from there.
amazing. Okay. I actually have a bag right here. Nice
Woo!
Chanel bag. Um,
Gorge.
let's see what's in here. Um, I have my wallet because that's needed.
Yes.
Um, I have mints because you never know where you're gonna be, and if you need to freshen up. I also have. I love this product. This is this for just a little sun-kissed look, a little touch up here and there. It
Oh,
also lasts very long, so I love that.
yeah.
Concealer.
Love.
This is a pretty big bag.
Oh,
Um, perfume,
love
because
that. Which one is it?
this is a Miss Dior.
Ah, love. My mom has one of those.
Oh, nice. She's got good taste.
Yeah. She loves
And
the florals.
yeah, some chapstick as
Oh,
well.
Aquaphor.
Definitely not sponsored.
Definitely not sponsored. Yeah, I used to have one of those Benetton things, but I think it like got a little sour for some reason, so I had to buy a new one. But
Oh,
yeah, I don't know
interesting.
what I was doing. I think it's a little old. Maybe I should just like yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so I'm curious now, if you had to pick like four essentials from your little list of trinkets in there, besides your phone, keys, wallet, what would you bring in your bag?
Hmm. I would definitely bring chapstick because I I can't go anywhere with dry lips. Just makes everything harder. Um, I would also pick perfume because it's very warm in LA and you need to still stay smelling nice.
Hmm.
Um, and honestly, I don't have too much in here, so I would bring the mints as well. And the little blush clit. The little blush kit,
Yeah,
because it can go through your lips and your cheeks.
multifaceted, just like us.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Do you prefer, and actually, this is a hot take. I know some people prefer mints and some people prefer gum. Are you a mints girly or a gum girly?
I definitely prefer mints. Yeah, because gum, I feel like it can be a little loud sometimes, and I just don't want to annoy people. I don't mind at all. I don't mind. I'm like, ooh, sounds like you're having a good time, you know? Like, I don't really care. Like, um, but I don't want to be like loud or obnoxious or anything. So, I like taking a little mint. And I also just like the mint flavor.
It's so
So,
elegant. Oh, I just got to take a mint. Just pop on.
yes, yes. Um, yeah, mints are lifesavers for sure.
For sure, for sure. Well, thank you so much for coming on my podcast, Jen. You are such an inspiration. I hope people can share the amazing talents and warmth that you've brought here. You can follow Jen on her socials at Jennifer Michele de Winter and stream all of her films and shows. I will see you all next time on Life Lessons Unscripted. Bye.
Thank you.